Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy June. Kimberly Bell here. I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to talk about for the next few months. And I always like to have a theme and things that we work on. And I thought to myself, we all are feeling, I think we're feeling in some ways like we're in a pressure cooker. And, I try to talk to people as though, we can only go so long before the steam has to find a way to release itself, right? And so I think the trick really is, or it's not a trick, I think being mindful about not allowing ourselves to get to that point is a wonderful thing. And I thought to myself, you know what? I want to talk about getting fit on the inside of ourselves because for most people, we put all of our attention on the outside of ourselves, right? We've been taught that you look outside of yourself for answers, for other people making us happy, for everyone acknowledging us the way that we feel we should be acknowledged. And it goes on, right? And I know a lot of people, right? Because I work out. I know a lot of people who put a lot of focus and dedication into the outside of their body. But I do also know that when we do that, it's great. But sometimes we feel as though we need to do that and that will make us happy, right? So it's the kind of thing where, if I have that physique, then then I'll feel like I can put my feet up for the rest of my life and everything's going to be great. Or gosh, if I can only lose the 20 pounds, then I know everything's going to be awesome. But many of us have had the experience, and I'll tell you my story in a minute, to get to that place, to attain what you thought you wanted to attain physically, only to realize that we might still be unhappy. We might still feel lonely. We might still feel like the people around us don't get it, right? There's so many things. But I know the key to the happiness factor, to the key to authentic happiness, legitimate happiness, which isn't temporary, and it's not based on anything outside of ourselves. The truth be told, it's all about going inside. And it's all about connecting to self and finding self-value. Because our whole lives we're shown by, everyone around us, right? It starts with our families, right? Things that don't make us feel good, going to school and hearing how we're not good enough. All of these things, they teach us and they reinforce the fact that we're not good enough. And now with social media, we've gone to a whole new level of this. So for the next few months, I'm going to bring us back. I'm going to put our focus into getting fit on the inside. Okay. Now, I will just say that I am that person who struggled for years with weight up and down. I have lost and gained over my lifetime more than 220 pounds. And I know that people look at me and they probably find it really hard to believe. But, I had 3 pregnancies, so that was a bunch of it. I gained a tremendous amount of weight with each pregnancy, at least 50 pounds. And I've had illnesses. I've had autoimmune disease, and I've had all kinds of disruption, lots of inflammation in the body, and thyroid disease as well. And these things, with the hormones and all those good things, they can really wreak havoc on our systems. And you don't always have control over the weight that you gain. And I have to say, my most recent issue with this happened a few years ago. And thank God I was more fit on the inside. I was able to handle this emotionally. Before, it would have sent me down a very dark hole. But you know what? I had love around me with the people in my life. And, I knew that I had no control over it. And I was able to find a way to give up the control, to have faith that all would be well and that my health would be restored. And of course it did. And the weight came off. And all those things found balance once again. But I'm that person who knows what it's like to put all their focus on the outside. But I am telling you that when you put the focus on the inside, your entire life and your world will change. You can actually create a really happy, sustainable life. So stay tuned. We're going to talk next week about energy and where our energy is going. And this is all in an effort to get more fit on the inside. Okay? Great to see you. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.